freaking because they're connected. It's a scapular thing.
Okay, rotator cuff tears.
Is teres minor?
So, you can see right there the infraspinatus,
Subscapularis.
subscap, and then you got your, this doesn't show the other one, so. Okay, so you can, there's the full thickness and then partial thickness tear, and then a lot of times you'll see this, I haven't seen this as an acute before, I've just only seen it chronically with tendonitis, and then they end up getting worse and worse, and then it tears. You see an acute?
Not in kids. We'll see that more old times. Weekend warriors.
Okay.
I've seen them once. It's not true. I had a guy bench pressing 300. And his rotator cuff came.
Jesus.
That was
That's interesting.
that was interesting.
Not the pec?
No, he was here and just trying to stabilize his. That's what it
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so on an MRI, this is where little tear in the rotator cuff right there. Okay, so same thing. You'll go through hops. They'll with the chronic, you're gonna have like that catching sensation, kind of like how they would present with the meniscus, and weakness, like I showed you with that, and difficulty sleeping too. Observation, removal of shirt, their active range of motion. Are they able to get above 90? Are they able to do all the motions that the sport requires them to do? And then functional status, are they able to stabilize? If they're not able to stabilize their shoulder, you're going to start being worried about further injuries such as dislocations. So if you manual muscle test them, like abduction, external rotation, internal rotation, and they're fine, then they'll be good to go. But if they aren't able to stabilize, you're going to be worried, like, hey, if they get, let's say if they get knocked, their shoulder gets knocked like this, and their rotator cuff isn't going to be able to fire to stabilize that glenohumeral joint, then boom, that pops out, and then now you got a dislocation. So, some good rehab exercise I like to do for stabilization is like the Dynadisc we brought in a couple weeks ago, that pink thing that we balance on for the ankle. I also like to have people do push-ups on that to get some of that dynamic stability in there. And that way you also got some balance. Imaging. All right, okay. You can get, for management, you can have, after you've tried NSAIDs and whatnot, sometimes a doctor will give them an injection of a corticosteroid. And this will help calm the inflammation down pretty fast, but once you get an injection that can weaken the tendon further in the long run, and you have to be shut down for about like 3 days, I think, because that weakens the tendon so much. So if you go out and start doing it, you can actually end up completely tearing that, which kind of counteracts the injection. Okay, so long head biceps tendinopathy. So your short head, got the short head, long head, and the long head. All right, now you guys know the anatomy. So what's the difference between the long head and the short head of the biceps? Like function-wise?
Maybe does. right? And the other one rotates.
They've gone over it
Yeah.
a little bit?
Not as much as, they can tell you where, hopefully tell you where it's at.
Do you guys know where it's at? Yeah.
Attaches to that camera.
Sure.
Or do you guys know anything about the insertion?
Oh,
Should know that. Inserts into
Okay. So the bicep, the long head actually acts as, it's a biarticular. So it acts as like flexion in the elbow and flexion in the shoulder too. Whereas the short head is just, where do I have that backwards?
I think they have it back. Wait.
Your long head's gonna cover both.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I just second guessed myself. Yeah, long head covers both, and then short head's just the shoulder. So your long head is a little bit more susceptible, mainly because it runs right over this, the glenoid, or the humerus, I mean. And that again can cause the tendonitis and inflammation too, because it's running right underneath that acromion as well. Okay, so inflammation, irritation to the long head, and it's usually in conjunction with other problems as well. MDI, multi-directional instability, impingement, and then also tears of the glenoid labrum too. We can take off from this next. It's almost time to go.
Yeah, please.
Stop
I
right
hate
here.
it. I hate it so much.
Because there's some good videos. Oh.